wrestling fans, we lost a great one. Great knowledge, great wrestling fan, great friend, Bill Schuyler. You got the show on Twitter. So sad to hear. This guy, we spoke many times on the phone, through social media, designed him a ton of t-shirts. He supported me a lot by purchasing them shirts as well. He must have a closet, hundreds of t-shirts, and he's wearing one of the original Can-Am Wrestling Show shirts right here. He will be hugely missed. Bill Schuyler had a huge wealth of knowledge of professional wrestling from early days all the way to now, and true supporter of what we're trying to build into, go into the new era or whatever you want to call it. Bill, we're gonna miss you. You were great. You were a true, legit friend, and that's hard to come by these days. And I hope your family is doing well in these tough times. And so sorry about this. And with that, we're gonna move on to what his profile head cover is there in the Hell in the Cell, something that he was looking forward to. He looked forward to everything professional wrestling. He just devoured it. And Hell in a Cell is on his profile. We're gonna break it down with some predictions, and Bill, I'll catch you down the road. So we're gonna move on to most likely the main event after this sad segment. Sorry guys. And Sasha Banks versus Charlotte in a cell. First time women are going to be in the cell, and this one here, I believe Sasha Banks is going to retain her championship, solidifying herself as the legit badass, the legit boss that is over Charlotte. And hey, it's going to be a good match no matter what, and something to look forward to. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship. I believe Kevin Owens is going to retain as well. Seth Rollins over as hell, but he will lose somehow, some way. Most likely Chris Jericho will, they're trying to break apart that friendship, but I think deep down inside, the Canadian blood's going to stay together, and Kevin Owens will retain his championship here with the help of Chris Jericho. Y2J, drink it in, man. The gift of Jericho. So, Roman Reigns versus Rusev, Hell in a Cell as well. I don't believe that Reigns loses here. He's too badass right now, and the fans are starting to get behind him again, and that's cool. And Rusev's a badass in his own, but I think Lana somehow will be a distraction enough to cause Rusev this match. Reigns will retain it with a giant spear, probably off somewhere like in the middle of the cage, like off it. It's just crazy, something nuts. They're gonna do it, so guys, look forward to that. And then the New Day versus Cesaro and Sheamus, and many are thinking absolutely Cesaro and Sheamus are going to win this, but no, I don't believe that. The New Day will retain again, because we've been thinking this for about 9 months, that the New Day was going to lose the belts because they don't really need them, and they're so talented they don't need the belts, but they're going to break the record of demolition. They're so close, so they're going to do it. So the New Day retains eventually down the road. Cesaro, Sheamus, maybe, but New Day retains here, guys. TJ Perkins versus Brian Kendrick for the Cruiserweight Championship. And I think they're just, TJ Perkins, they're behind him, and that's awesome. TNA should have been more. I mean, Manic was a cool, Suicide prior. That was a cool character, but Hulk Hogan, while he was there in TNA, they do shit on TNA when Hogan was there, but Hogan was trying to get Manic out from underneath the hood, and they showed him as TJ Perkins, and they introduced him, and hey, long story short, he's here now as a Cruiserweight Champion. He's going to retain. Brian Kendrick just going to continue being pissed off, and we'll see where it goes. But I believe TJ Perkins retains. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Let us know how you feel about the cruiserweights. A lot of people have been shitting on it because of Vince now has control where before he didn't, and it's changed. So yeah, I do believe TJ Perkins stays champion. And then we have Bayley versus Dana Brooke, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Dana Brooke's gonna win here and piss off the crowd, and that's what we need. Bayley is going to be fighting this because right now she's not in that title picture per se. She will eventually, but they're going to beat her down and make her look sad. Wishes she was still at NXT, but eventually she'll bounce back and we'll have a great, awesome story at the end. So look forward to that. Then we have Enzo and Kaz versus Luke Gallows and Anderson. At first, on paper, you're thinking absolutely Enzo and Kaz is going to win this, but I think in the end, Enzo and Kaz losing doesn't hurt them at all. It doesn't. It doesn't matter. So Gallows and Anderson, they need the win. Enzo and Kaz, they'll lose this match, but they'll still look killer and be gold on Monday Night Raw when they call out Gallows and Anderson, and probably have a rematch where they beat them. So that's fine with me, and that's Hell in a Cell predictions from Rob, Kimball, Brand. Rest in peace, Bill. We're gonna miss you, and I'll meet you down the road, and I'll pop the top on some bitch with you when I get there.